C.A. Swanson and Sons of Omaha, Nebraska, packers of America's best-known brand of canned and frozen poultry, presents the exciting television game, The Name's the Same. Now, let's meet our panel of famous names. Co-author of the Broadway hit Guys and Dolls, Abe Burrows. Famous radio and television actress, Joan Alexander. Famous radio and television personality and master of ceremonies of his own quiz show, Winner Take All, Bill Cullen. And your host and moderator, another famous name, Robert Hugh Lewis.
Hi there, and welcome to The Name's the Same. Tonight, once again, you're going to meet some people who have very famous names. Names the same as famous celebrities, well-known places, and things that we all know. And tonight, as always, it's up to our trio of experts to figure out those famous names by a process of cross-examination. Start things off, let's meet our first guest with a famous name. How do you do, my dear? May I ask where you're from?
New York.
New York City, and
That's
you, what do you do?
I'm a cashier.
A cashier?
That's
Good.
right.
Well, we're glad to welcome you. Have any loot with you?
No.
None at all. All right. If you don't mind, I'm going to refer to you now as Miss X, just so we don't give away your name by accident. And let's let our home audience see this lady's famous name. All right, panel, it's up to you to cross-examine Miss X to see if you can determine her famous name. You're competing with one another to see who guesses her famous name first. The losers pay. You have 10 questions apiece, and if you use up your questions, you lose, and you must pay our contestant your check for $25. Miss X, you will answer yes or no, and answer as if you were the famous person whose name you bear. All right?
Yeah.
All right, let's start off with Bill Cullen. Bill?
All right. Are you a performer in show business, Miss X?
Yes.
Are you a unique performer?
Well, Bill, almost every performer is unique. What do you mean by unique?
Well, is there anything outstanding about her at all?
Say there was? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'd say there was something outstanding about
Do you possibly perform on television?
No.
Have you been on the stage or in the movies?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Would I, for instance, be likely to be a fan of yours?
Yes.
Knowing Bill, I think so. Yes.
Well, are you famous for more than just one thing?
No. I would say one thing was about what this lady was famous for, one particular thing.
Well, I think I better pass here to Abe Burrows. Abe?
Are you what is known as a dish?
No, do you know what he means when he says dish?
Yeah.
I mean a dish, you know?
Yeah. I think
I
so,
think,
Abe, a
yeah.
real dish.
Are you a young dish?
Oh, now you're going to be real embarrassing, you know.
Young. Why, young, you know, young.
Well, you mean young or young?
I mean, young.
Well, I'll let you answer that,
I mean,
Miss X.
not, you know, let's divide up the dishes. It's young. There's young.
This is a main course, all right?
Well, there's very young, you know. That's,
Yeah.
you know, young. Marilyn Monroe is very young, you know.
Uh-huh.
What's
Then
Shirley
the-
Temple?
Then there's middle-aged dish, and then there's cockeyed liars.
Well, let's say, Abe, I guess we'll have to say a sort of non-appearing middle-aged dish.
What? Non what?
Non-appearing.
Appearing?
That middle-aged dish, it don't look like a middle-aged dish. How's that?
Uh-huh. I get it. All right.
I am, too.
Are you a leading lady in pictures?
No.
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 No. Do you play character parts?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Why are you such thing? You act like I'm a dentist. Are you a woman, by the way?
Yes.
All right. You play comedy parts?
No.
He doesn't seem to agree with
That's
you.
all right. That's fine. This lady is fine.
I'll pass.
That's I was hoping. Joan, go
Have
ahead.
you ever been in vaudeville?
Yes.
Have you done a single?
Yes.
Do you use anything with your act?
Yes.
Is this something that you use, an inanimate object? Or objects?
Yes.
Are you a blonde?
Yes.
Did you appear at the Chicago World's Fair?
Yes.
And you're right, Bill Cullen sure would be one of your fans. Are you Sally Rand?
Yes.
That's right. Very good. And, of course, she's not really a middle-aged dish at all. She's just a dish, Abe. A real dish.
It really is a dish.
Miss Rand, thank you very much. Joni, you've won. So, Abe, Bill, write out your checks for $25. Miss Rand, I'll ask you to go over there to pick them up. And thank you so much from the Swanson people for playing The Name's the Same. Nice to see you, Ernest.
Boy.